Today for Reading Corner, we're going to be reading a folktale called Little Red Riding Hood. And this is a special version. This is a lift the flap book. So I'm going to show you how we can lift the flap and see little things underneath different parts of the book. In this book, there's a girl, or in our story, it's a critter, a little girl critter, who's going to be taking treats to her grandmother. That's something that might actually happen. You might take treats to your grandmother. But along the way, she meets a wolf, and then the wolf puts on some clothes. That is something that is make-believe. That would not really happen. When you're reading, sometimes there are things that are real, and sometimes there are things that are make-believe. Let's read this story and think about what could be real and what is make-believe. Let's get started. Little Critters, Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Take this basket of goodies to Grandma's house. She is not feeling well, and this will cheer her up." The little mouse is saying, "I wonder what's in that basket. Let's lift it up. Look at all those goodies. Yum!" On the way to Grandma's, Little Red Riding Hood met an old beggar. "Could you tell me where this road goes?" he asked. "Why, it goes to my grandma's house," said Little Red Riding Hood. "I'm going there now." "Thank you," said the old beggar, who was really a wicked wolf in disguise. And then the little mouse says, "That's no beggar for sure. Let's find out." And he's saying, "Shh, what a sneaky wolf. I don't think that's real. I think that's make-believe." The wicked wolf took a shortcut to get to Grandma's house before Little Red Riding Hood. Then he crawled in an open window. "Here's trouble." Eek! There's Grandma. The wicked wolf tied Grandma up with a big rope and hid her away. Then he disguised himself to look just like her and crawled into bed. And where do you think Granny is? Could she be in here? Oh no, that isn't very nice. I don't think that could really happen. A wolf can't dress up in Grandma's clothing. I think that's make-believe. "Hi, Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood. "Why are you hiding under the covers?" "Oh boy." "Step closer, my child," said the wicked wolf. Even closer. Oh no, do you think Red Riding Hood will recognize it's not her grandma? "Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. "But Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big ears you have. The better to hear you with, my sweet," said the wolf. "My, oh my, Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what a big nose you have. The better to smell you with, my tasty," said the wolf. "Here we go." "Oh no, here's my lunch," is what the wolf is thinking. Dear me," said Little Red Riding Hood, "what big teeth you have, Grandma." "The better to eat you with, my lunch," said the wolf, and the wolf jumped out of bed. Grrr, run, run, run. That is a wicked wolf. Little Red Riding Hood screamed, "Ha!" Then she ran and hid. The wicked wolf looked for her all over the house. "Don't look at me. Find Little Red Riding Hood." Could she be behind this chair? There she is. That was close. That's a good hiding place, isn't it? Finally, the wolf found Little Red Riding Hood. He was just about to eat her up when a woodcutter who happened to be passing by looked in the window. "Go get him," the wolf sang. "Oh no, not this guy." The woodcutter chased the wicked wolf away with his big axe. Little Red Riding Hood and the woodcutter looked for Grandma. They found her tied up in the closet and untied her. Then Grandma made hot chocolate and they all ate Little Red Riding Hood's basket of goodies. As for the wicked wolf, he was never heard from again. The end. And that's the end of our story. And again, just like in many folk tales, it ends with a happy ending. So if you were a little worried about Grandma or Little Red Riding Hood, that's okay. we kind of had an idea that everything was going to work out and that wicked wolf wasn't going to get them. There were lots of things in this story that were real and some things that were make-believe. One thing that was real at the end was the hot cocoa. Do you like hot cocoa? That's something that's real. Let's see if we can notice what else is real or what things were make-believe. Let me show you how we're going to sort some things today. I've made some cards here that you can make at home. I also have headings that say real, make-believe. You can make those too if you want. So we're going to look at each of these cards and we're going to ask ourselves if it's real or make-believe. The first one is a girl. Is a girl real or make-believe? If you said real, that's right. Give yourself a thumbs up. The next one is a basket of treats. Would a basket of treats be real or make-believe? Which one do you think? Real or make-believe? I think that could be real too, and I would really like to have a treat from there. How about this next one? Wolf in clothing. Is wolf in clothing real or make-believe? Oh, you are so right. That's definitely not real. Wolves don't wear clothes. Okay, here's another one. A wolf in a bed. I don't think wolves sleep in beds. They sleep outside. That would be make-believe. Give yourself a thumbs up. Okay, the next one is a house. Is a house real or is a house make-believe? You got it. It's real. Nice work. Our next one is Little Red Riding Hood. Is that character a real person or is she a make-believe character? Real or make-believe? That's right. That is a make-believe character. The next one is a wolf. Is a wolf real or make-believe? You got it. A wolf is real. We can really see a wolf, but not one in clothes or sleeping in a bed. How about this one? That's a picture of a grandma. Is a grandma real or make-believe? That's right. A grandmother could be a real person. Nice work. And the last one I have here is a forest or the woods. They might call it the woods. Is this real or make-believe? Can you really go visit the woods or a forest with trees? It's real. That's right. Good job. Thank you for joining me today as we read the book Little Red Riding Hood, and then we thought about what parts of the book were real, like a girl. That could be real. And the parts that were make-believe, like Little Red Riding Hood. That's a make-believe character. I hope you enjoyed reading this folktale, and I'll see you next time.